Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here, and welcome back. I have been, or I should say, welcome back to myself. I've been away for like so long. So my first recording of a YouTube video in like 4 weeks after travels in the US. So yeah, I'm back here, settled in Norway, and ready to hit the new update 14.11. As those of you on NA, if you've already been playing today, have already experienced, or for those of you in EU, it will be tomorrow. So I'm going to go through this update holiday season and give you my thoughts and opinions. I think there's some good things from what I recall, but I haven't read through it fully officially. So, always claim a day of premium. If you don't normally have day of premium or you don't run premium on your account, try to claim this when you're about to play rather than just claiming it and like not using it. So you can sit on it for like weeks still and then just claim it later. So I just try to like give that advice. So holidays are coming in full sale. You can get a free tier 9 ship for just logging in. Decorate the Christmas tree in the Nordlyshaven port. That basically means like Nordlys, that's, I guess I was saying that it's in Northern Lights. Harbor port. Claim daily advent calendar rewards. Collect festive rewards with your ships of tier 5 and above. Discover new Santa gift containers, and much more. I think they have like an Ultra Santa's gift container now or something. Alright, so you can log in to get a free tier 9 ship. I saw this, I think, on social media. Basically, starting the 1st of December, you can log in. You'll be able to choose from one of the following: Lepanto, Izumo, Riga, Sejong, Fletcher. In addition to the ship, you receive 2 X Santa gift containers, as well as 1 Emerald Snowflakes and 1 Cozy Sweater Permanent Camouflage. If you already have selected ship, you have the selected ship in the port, you receive 225,000 free XP instead. Of these ships, the ones I would recommend the most would probably be Riga, otherwise Sejong, and then Fletcher, then Lepanto, then Izumo. I really don't like this boat. The vertical dispersion just kills me, but Riga is a strong boat if you don't have any, and Fletcher is okay, but time is not faring her very well. Make sure you log in the game client starting December 1st to claim the rewards. This event will only last until the end of December. So, these are the 2 new Emerald Snowflakes and Cozy Sweater. Not bad. Not bad. I think I might like that one better. Alright, they've updated the Northern Light Harbor port. Thanks to your suggestions and feedback, it's been lovingly renovated. So I think now it was really stupid how they had the camera perspective previously. It was like up here on the tree or something like that, and you were like looking down on the ship at an awkward angle. Now you're like out over here where it makes so much more sense. And it was just really funky to look around. So otherwise, I'm very biased to this harbor, you know, because it is Norwegian inspired, and I live in Norway almost 6 years now. Okay, yeah, so like last year, the more ornaments you add to the Christmas tree, they actually have a picture of just the tree itself. No, it's just kind of there in the background. You make the port's festive atmosphere come alive. This time there are 24 new ornaments across 4 themes, giving you more options to customize adapt the tree to the port and the port to your taste. Decorate the tree and the port to earn some rewards. As a reward for decorating a tree with 10 ornaments, you receive 3 days premium, 1 X Santa gift container, and the Christmas in Nordlyshaven flag. For collecting all 24 ornaments, you receive 3 more signal containers, 1 X Santa gift, and 3 X more coal containers, 1 X Emerald Snowflakes, Permanent Camouflage, and the Commander Aurora di Natale with 6 skill points. Interesting. And that's your flag. And I do apologize if I speak really weird or I don't say words right, because I'm jet lagged. Because I got back today flew in from Atlanta. We've also improved the way you collect ornaments. Progression is now more straightforward and flexible, as you earn 1 ornament for every 2 battles you play with no daily limits. Okay, that's actually really nice. It kind of felt a little funky last year, so that's all good. So good job, Wargaming. So if you're kind of new to this, basically, this is how you decorate the tree, and you can see kind of a glimpse, so you can pick on one of these options and switch between different ornaments and decorate the tree however you want. The Advent calendar starts December 1st, ends January 1st. For NA at least. It should be for NA and EU, I would think. Which replaces the standard daily login rewards for the month. So do be mindful of that the Advent calendar replaces daily login rewards. This year it's been extended to the end of December, giving you even more days of festive rewards. Each day you can open a special door to uncover a piece of the story and claim a prize. Miss a day, don't worry, the calendar lets you catch up. Just make sure to claim any missed rewards by the following day, as they won't be available afterward. So that's also nice. So basically, as you kind of open each one, then you get to see what you have here. Festive rewards. So this is the big thing. Goes from December 1st to January 14th. So don't stress if you don't get it all done this update. This is the Snowflake event, as it's affectionately called. Yeah, beloved parts of the season. Yeah, Festive rewards, also known as Snowflakes, are back. They'll work the same way as they did in updates 13.11 and 14.8. Snowflakes will be available for every ship tier 5 and higher in your port. To earn a snowflake from a selected ship, complete a simple mission by accumulating a set amount of base XP across any battle. So often I get asked the question, Flimsy, should I keep on hanging on to my lower tier ships? And I always say, try to keep tier 5 and higher. For this specific reason, for the Snowflake event we get for the World Warship Anniversary events, and then the Christmas Festive Reward event. If you're a newer player, you know, you have unlimited credits, like it's a bit more difficult, I understand, but you don't get as much credits from selling a tier 5, tier 6, tier 7 boat, right? Compared to 8, 9, or 10. So try to hang on to those tier 5 boats and higher. And as time goes on, you'll collect a massive naval armada. There will also be a second mission that lets you collect rewards from other ships in your port without playing them directly. You earn a cumulative total of 1,000 basic XP, and you'll be able to claim additional bonuses based on the total number of ships you can own. You can choose exactly which ship in port you will claim this reward after the battle. So basically, 1,000 base XP, so that means more like randoms, ranked, operations, asymmetric battles. Those will garnish you more experience than playing co-op, as an example, but I totally get that there's a hardcore PvE community, so like to each their own. But if you want to pick up more base XP faster, then you're going to want to be playing more the PvP, or asym if you do strongly, that pays out well base XP wise. Operations can be hit or miss depending on if you're have a competent division with you or just a bunch of randoms who just. It's always amazing. It's the super ships always die first in operations, right? Yeah, so if you're wanting to grind through that, those are kind of the game modes to play, more or less, and then play your more higher tier. You get more base XP for the higher tier ship you play. Or if you're like a bottom dog, you're tier 9 and you're seeing tier 10s and super ships. May the Lord have mercy on you. Well, each ship can only earn its snowflake once. You can use the same ship multiple times to help collect snowflakes for others. If you took part in last year's celebrations, you'll like remember the rewards you can get, but in this case, here's a reminder. So tier 5 through super ship. So basically how it works is tier 5 through tier 7, you get coal, 700, 750, 800. And then tier 8, 9, and super ship, you get 70, 80, or 200 still. And then tier 10 ship is 1x festive certificate. Now, what I would recommend is, because one super ship can be the cost of 2 to 3 tier 10 ships. If you're at that level, you go try to chase more for the tier 10 ships before chasing the super ships. I think I only have 3 or 4 super ships, and I finished off now I think all tier 10 ships besides maybe picking up some more subs. Yeah, because we get the 1x festive certificate, which you can use towards Santa gift container, and then the Santa's mega gift container. That one takes 5. They used to have Santa's big gift containers, but I think they X'd those out last year. It's kind of the most bang for your buck, so to speak, because it took 3 festive certificates, but now they just did the Santa's gift and Mega's gift, and then I need to see about this Ultra container that I saw. And if you don't spend any of your festive certificates, you get 375,000 credits, but trust me, make sure you spend them all, because the chances of what you can pull from Santa's gift container kind of outweighs the credits, in my opinion. The 10th anniversary Grand Voyage ends January 1st. So this has been going on for several updates now. If you haven't received the welcome bonus mission in the 10th anniversary Grand Voyage yet, you can still obtain it by logging in to the game by December 1st. After receiving the welcome bonus mission, you have until the end of the year to complete it. So you don't want to miss out on that. Each one is these last voyage tokens. Each one is worth its weight in treasure, since you can trade them for one for doubloons, for one for steel. So if you have 150 or like 10,000 voyage tokens, you can exchange it for 10,000 doubloons or 10,000 steel. So, if you started the 10th anniversary Grand Voyage journey at the start of update 14.11, collecting the welcome bonus mission and complete it along with daily missions could earn you up to 15,400 doubloons or steel in total by the end of the year. Changes to Santa's containers starting from December 1st. Santa's gift and Santa's mega gift containers will find their way back to the game. These containers now include an updated ship list. As for the ships that can be found in Santa's containers, we've removed 16 ships. And they've added 14 new ones, okay, including La Pampa, Sibir, and Incheon, resulting in a slightly reduced total of 143 ships, down from 145 last year. This means you have a better chance of receiving one of the new ships. Update 14.11 will bring a new edition of the Santa's Ultra Gift Container. This container is a collector's dream, offering 3 reward slots with higher chances for ships, doubloons, and golden gift containers, along with more Coal Elite Commander XP and economic bonuses. The golden gift containers can give you like a larger amount of research reward points, or like for me, I think I pulled a Prince van Oranje, great ship, and another Japanese ship I think I also pulled from it. And then there's a German destroyer too. I'm spacing the name of it right now. So, now, because Wargaming be Wargaming, the Santa's Ultra Gift Container will only be obtainable for real money, and will only be available for the month of December, which is a shorter period than the other containers. So, they took out the big gift container, so we only had 2 last year. Now they've added a third back, it's the Ultra, but it's only for real money. Again, Wargaming is kind of driving it home. Your doubloons don't matter to us as much now. You know, like when they pulled Massachusetts, Shonbar, Alaska, and I think Asasio it was. For being available to purchase for doubloons through the Black Friday event. So Wargaming is kind of sending a new message. It had been for last year that, you know, real money is more valuable to us than your doubloons. The golden gift container, and with a new appearance and container contents, golden gift containers will only drop from Santa's gift, Santa's mega gift, and Santa's ultra gift containers. Hold a variety of valuable rewards, including new ships Bremen, Hawaii, and Aki. That's the, like, I think that's the, yeah, it's the Yamato hybrid. You may also find a new naval legacy ship, Roma Ateneur, as well as research points, steel, and epic expendable bonuses, so the red expendable bonuses. This year, Santa's containers and golden gift containers, like every year, will have their own guaranteed drop counters, not connected to those from previous years. I think the golden gift containers are 10, but I don't hold me to that. Bremen golden, Hawaii golden, Aki golden. It's not enough to have a ship just in black. We also have golden. Let's see. It's a tier 8 Italian battleship based on Roma with camouflage that takes inspiration from the damage she took in battles. You know, I don't... You guys tell me what you think in the comments below. I don't really get the allure of camouflages that look like your ship's been beat the hell out of. Like I'm thinking about, what was the new one they just put in? It's the Johnston, but Johnny GQ or whatever. And then I think Tirpitz had one, no, not Tirpitz. Yeah, it was Tirpitz, I think. Or maybe it was Bismarck. So I don't quite get the allure of that being offered as like a cool special permanent camouflage, but you know, that's just me. I'd be interested in what you guys think, if you really like it or not. Alright, I'm going to burn through this more quickly. This is taking a lot of time. The Festive Event Pass. Let's see here. To unlock this, let's see. There's 2 progression lines. The paid line, you'll need to spend 3,500 balloons. For each chapter, if you wish to progress using balloons, each level will cost you 1,000 to unlock. First progression line, you'll find 8 Santa gift containers, the Westbound Permanent Camouflage, and the Icebreaker Enemy Destruction Effect, and Nationless Commander Stig Lundgren as the final reward. So if you're new to nationless commanders, basically once you assign him to, like, let's say German ships, then he becomes like a German-based commander. So you can assign him to any nationality that you want. That's the new icebreaker. Is that what they call it? Icebreaker? Yeah, enemy destruction effect. Second progression line will reward you with the distant shores flag as a bonus reward, followed by 15x Santa gift containers, the Emerald Snowflakes permanent camouflage, a new ship Nuremberg 44, and the Christmas Spirit permanent camouflage for her, and a Santa's mega gift container as the final rewards. Basically, think of it like you can get up to, what would that be, 23 Santa's gift containers, mega gift, and then the Nuremberg 44. So Nuremberg's, Nuremberg 44, it's a tier 7 versus a tier 6. Tier 6 Nuremberg's good. I don't know about Nuremberg 44. It says it's a new ship, but I'd say it's probably worth going for. 3,500 doubloons. So you can think about how much would it cost in doubloons to buy 15 Santa containers or like a mega container, if that helps you. But I would say it's, yeah, it could be good. Could be open for it. Chapter 2, Safe Harbor, December 24th, January 14th. Some highlights awaiting you in the first progression line is 8x Santa gift containers, Eastbound permanent camouflage, and Aurora, enemy destruction effect, and nationalist commander Sailor Paws as the final reward. You get a kitty cat. Right, so there's chapter 1, chapter 2. So, okay, gotta make that distinction. Second progression line, Safe Harbor flag as a bonus, another 15 Santa gift container, the Cozy Sweater permanent camouflage, new ship, and then the permanent camouflage, a new ship, Landshau, and the Dreadfin permanent camouflage, and Santa mega gift container as well. Okay, that's, if you're into that Halloween stuff, sure. Wait. Okay, you guys have to bear with me because I'm jet lagged. So we have to spend 3,500 doubloons for both. 26th to 21st. Event is split into 2 chapters. Each chapter of 20 levels. Function as a standalone pass and have its own festive theme. For each chapter, yes, it's function as a standalone. So that's like 7,000 doubloons. I don't know if I was gonna choose one chapter over the other. I mean, I guess it just depends on the ship and permanent camouflage. I like the westbound. I mean, if you have a doubloons, you can spend it on both, right? You might get a lot of doubloons from if you open up some Santa containers, but yeah, 7,000 doubloons. I'd rather only be one and give me like a higher tier ship. Like, give me like an 8 or 9. Oh well. New map, Sunset Isles. It looks great. I was actually watching a little bit of John the Ruthless on Twitch earlier, and I only saw one of the half or very end of towards the battle, but it looked very interesting. Something to try out. It looks like the islands on the, was the right side of it, or was it the 910 line? Kind of a little more difficult for open cruisering if you're a light cruiser. Yeah, this line, because sometimes the islands don't fully conceal your ship, so it's not as good as hardcover. I can see like defense working out well, maybe for some of this. Like it's a cruiser's dream, but then you realize, oh, there's submarines, there's Dutch airships, there's carriers, there's hybrids, like. And another new dockyard, as if the last several we've had back-to-back weren't enough. Wargaming is shoving more down our throat. I think it's too many dockyards. Like, I like having breaks in between, because I just kind of feel like a little slave if I do want to go for the boats. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to go for this one yet. I haven't even made up my mind. But it's going to be from the 26th of November to the 11th of February, at least for NA. It's a French battleship. Let's see. Mighty main battery armament on a fragile hull. Why is this the new thing? We'll give you a great main battery, but the ship's hull will be crap. Her high accuracy along with good shell ballistics make her a perfect choice for long-range engagements. Kind of reminds me of Defense. Like, Defense has fantastic main battery, but the hull is crap. Further improved with her engine boost, she is able to redeploy rapidly whenever her support is required. However, she suffers from a significantly longer than average base reload time, meaning you have to pick your shots carefully. How long are we talking? She has a main battery reload booster, increase fire rate in important moments, but the consumer has a long cooldown time. Keep your distance and pick your targets carefully, as your weak armor means you won't last long in sustained fight. So it probably sounds like above 15 kilometers, like let's say like more 18 to 22 or something, probably starting out, and then you can close the distance as more ships get knocked out. What caliber are these guns even? Let's see this. There's 9 guns. What is it that this line has? It's normally what, it's 430s on the tier 10. It doesn't say. High main battery firing accuracy and armor penetration capabilities. Low rate of fire, weak armor. You also will be able to get to cruiser Montcalm. If you already own it, you'll get 45,000 coal. Okay, that's nice versus credits. It's a good cruiser. It's okay. If you get high tiered, then it's kind of sucks. Let's see. You got 20 phases, 18 completed through combat missions. The remaining 2 phases will have to be purchased with doubloons. So each phase can be purchased for 3,000 doubloons. There are also starter packs of 2 and 6 phases available for 5,000 doubloons and 12,500 doubloons, respectively. These will only be available until you complete 4 phases of combat missions, so make sure to pick them up early if you want to use them. So do keep that in mind, okay? Steel Fleet event. I think, yeah, the Valparaiso is coming. Yeah, so I've been trying to save some steel for picking up Valparaiso. I feel like we have Valparaiso and Wargaming is just going to, like, nerf it, because this ship is stupid busted. If you want you want to have a, you know, I've seen average players have 80% run rates with this boat in randoms. Like, angle your armor and infinite heals and DCPs. It's not infinite heals, but you just get the cooldown is so short if you're doing the ship right. So you've got some new ships on the background. You got Aki and Mato with the hybrid carrier capability. Bremen, light cruiser guns on a larger cruiser hull. Hawaii, which has some alternative shells, some that have higher shell arcs, and then others that have like a lower shell arc ballistics, but large HE pool. Yeah, and the Bremen was probably like that quarter pin penetration. Each ship will be available in a bundle that includes made of steel, permanent camouflage, and a silver rate enemy destruction effect. So here's the prices. I think there's a coupon. I'll double check. Valparaiso, 30,000 steel, I-5644, 35,000 steel, Le Havre, 35,000, Hawaii 39, Bremen 39, Aki 39. Steel Fleet will include one 15% off coupon with plenty of ways to earn steel throughout the year, including up to 32,000 steel from the Grand Forge, as well as anniversary activities, dockyard, and festive events. You have lots of opportunities to put that coupon to use. In addition to the ships themselves, you'll be able to purchase a selection of unique camouflages, all priced at 4,000, 8,000 steel each, as well as silver rate enemy destruction effect for 6,000 steel, giving your ships a distinctive look and a stylish way to show off your achievements in battle. So basically, this is kind of looks like, yeah, definitely drains the steel resources. So whales are probably very happy about this. Wow. So they have lots of permanent camouflages. Yeah, I'd be interested to see this in game. I might have to do a own video. You know what? I will. I'll do a specific video on Steel event just to give you guys more thoughts. It goes from November 26th to February 1st. Temporal Rift continues. I honestly have not even touched this game mode because I was playing with my gaming laptop when I was in the US when I had time. But it's just the PvE, and you get missiles. So Wargaming's testing missiles, and they haven't said this officially, but basically when they do things like this, it means they're looking at adding it into some specific way in the game. And I say that because I've been playing the game since 2019. And this is Wargaming's memo. So they bring something in a temporary event, temporary battle type, test it out, see how people respond, and then they bring it in some permanent way into the game. So we'll have to see how that goes. Last chance to finish Liberty Harbor. It ends December 3rd. I'm actually getting close to finishing off the one for random battles. If you complete Liberty Harbor, you receive the brand new epic U.S. cruiser, the Bridgeport. So it's kind of like a Baltimore with a heel, I think. I think it has a heel. It has a main battery reload booster with pooled usage time available. Asymmetric battles continue. So I've been playing mainly Asym. I'm in US because I don't trust my gaming laptop at times to play randoms. But Asym's been fun. I've had some really good games. Clan Battle Season 32 kicks off December 2nd through February 8th. 77 Tier 9 and later, and updates 15.0 Tier 10 battles. So more Orphan Invasion is here for you to read. I'm not going to go too much in depth. They have a Brawl lineup here. First Brawl starts December 1st and goes on. Here you can see on the screen. I'm not going to read each Brawl because there's 6 Brawls, but you can see the information as I go through each one here. I tend to like the ones that don't have cruisers, or not cruisers, aircraft carriers and submarines. Armory, ship rotation. We'll continue with our scheduled ship rotation in update 15.0. So not this update, but the next update. The following ships will be temporarily removed from the Armory Premium Shop before they make their way back in. Then the following ships will be added. Permanent camouflages for research points. Starting with update 14.11, Noble Patina permanent camouflages for Tier 9 and Tier 10 ships, as well as super ships, will become available in the Research Pro, along with the Golden Ray enemy destruction effect. You can see the prices below. Huh? Does it look that good? I think the lighting is not doing it justice. I think it'd be more like a brighter blazing orange. But you're telling me for 20,000 research points? I think that's ridiculous. Like this one reset, or one is like 10,400 or something like that? Dang. That's stupid expensive. I guess if you have most everything you want out of the Research Bureau, then sure, but I don't recommend this if you're a newer intermediate player. You probably still have a lot of ships, and I hardly have any of the unique upgrades. Like, I have a couple. Yeah. Improvements to operations. Previously, we had 2 groups in our matchmaker. One included Tier 6 through 8 battles, while the others included Tier 9, 10, and super ships. So if you have selected Tier 9 or even Tier 8 ships and operations, you might see a super ship on the bot side. Now we have 3 matchmaker groups, Tier 6 through 7, 8 through 9, and 10 through super ships. As a result of this change, we expect to increase the chances of players facing bots that better correspond to the ship's tier. However, the matchmaker will still create teams of +1- Tier 1, so for example, Tier 9 ships can still be placed with Tier 10 ships. Okay, so it's more like protected matchmaking, basically. Content additions and changes. Neon Vortex permanent camouflages. Like, how many permanent camouflages are we getting in this update? Jeez. Polar Ice Caps permanent camouflage. Wine Gold permanent camouflage. It's just, so many. Oh, I guess, okay, so they do that every year. They add the Polar Vortex permanent camouflages in on certain tech tree ships. Well, that's not bad. I like that. My grandfather served aboard the USS Rochester. I think he mainly worked the boiler room. Iowa. Okay, so it kind of looks like the Wisconsin. I was like, wait, why have I seen this before? Yeah, so basically Wisconsin permanent camouflage is now becoming available for other boats in the game. White and gold. We've prepared a personalized look back at your year in World Warships. Explore 2025 battle stats and visit your standout moments. Enjoy beautifully crafted digest made just for you. Other changes. Fixed a bug that caused with Yamato Kai that caused the game client to crash. Ship is now available again. That was pretty funny. Yeah, so I think overall it's a good update. It's just a lot of stuff. It's very heavy, of course, with the festive reward season. I mean, you're getting a lot of stuff for free, but they're also monetizing it quite heavily. Now, especially now that we're getting these still fleet events more often. So maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving Day. I don't have any battles lined up for Friday. Videos lined up for Friday, so maybe by Friday I have one up for the steel event. So there's a lot of stuff here. I'll try to give you some advice and more curtailed towards this update 14.11. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I think the update overall, it's good. It's, you know, one of the one that brings most players back to get a lot of rewards in the game for having a more larger, massive ship fleet. So that being said, if you liked this video, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, give a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you subscribe, thanks so much. I appreciate it. And until next time, take care.